school football game day presented by Orlando Orthopedic Center. I am your host, Andy Reber, and I can feel the intensity escalating right behind me with these two teams. We are on location here at John Currier Field to witness the rivalry between the Oviedo Lions and the Hagerty Huskies. These teams have met about 12 times, and Oviedo's got the lead 10-2. We're going to take this to our Orlando Orthopedic Center correspondent, Brendan Abbey, who is in the Oviedo High School athletic training room with the sports medicine head athletic trainer, Erica Coe. Brendan, to you, my man.
Thank you, Andy. I'm here inside the Lions Den with Erica, who's the head athletic trainer at Oviedo High School. Erica, how many years have you been at Oviedo High School?
I've been here 25 years.
25 years, that's incredible. And you are in charge of prepping the Lions for their games and taking care of all their injuries. What do you do before game time to make sure the Lions are at their best?
Well, before the game, our student athletic trainers come in and start setting up to prep for the field. So they're setting up all the kits that we take down, the AED, the splints, all of that stuff, and preparing the water and coolers for the other team as well as ours. And we're in here getting the boys ready, getting them stretched, heated up, taped, and ready to go out on the field.
Outstanding. And then as an allied healthcare professional, what's your relationship like with Dr. Schwartzberg?
I've been working with Dr. Schwartzberg for over 20 years now and Orlando Orthopedic. They're a phenomenal group to work with. Not only do they have outstanding physicians, but they have such a great sense of community and volunteer work that it makes it a great relationship.
Excellent, that's great to hear. And you have several athletic training student aides that help you. Can you tell us a little bit about their role and how they assist you in providing your duties and healthcare?
They're invaluable to us. We have 22 on our squad right now that help out, and then we have a specific 5 that help during the day. They're in the athletic training room with us during 7th period, helping us get everything ready for practice, helping us assist with the athletes and things like that. And then after school, we have the rest of everyone is helping us with the games, with practices, and making sure that we're able to care for the athletes as best as possible.
Excellent. They sound like an vital source and resource for you. And what is your general relationship with Orlando Orthopedic Center?
We have a great relationship with them, very close relationship, working relationship.
As head athletic trainer for 25 years, do you have any other staff members or associates that work with you and help you support the sports medicine program with the Lions?
I do. Here at Oviedo, we're fortunate enough, our principal has 4 athletic trainers on staff. So we have 4 certified athletic trainers, myself, Joelle Chisholm, Lulu Mark, and then Kevin Matthews, who actually started this program back in 1986. Wow. So we have quite a great group, and then we have 22 of our student athletic trainers that assist us as well.
I was saying 86, that was when I was born, folks. 25 incredible years. What would you say is the most rewarding part of your job?
The relationships with the students and athletes. So I love the bond that we form. Being in the athletic training room, you get a different kind of relationship than you do being a coach out on the field, and you get to know them personally because they're kind of vulnerable when they're injured, and you have to earn that trust with them. So the relationships that you form, that's my favorite part.
Oh, I just got word that you just had a 25th anniversary celebration. I heard a lot of these relations came back and visited you to honor you and all the service you've done here. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience?
They did. It was supposed to be a reunion. I just wanted to get everybody back together, but they kind of honored me as well in my 25 years here, so it was a really great experience.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Erica, and back to you, Andy, on the field.
Thanks so much, Brendan, for that interview with Erica. I'm standing back here on the sidelines with Dr. Michael McCleary. Dr. McCleary is an Orlando Orthopedic Center physician. He's board certified in pediatrics and sports medicine. Dr. McCleary is also the team physician for the Hagerty Huskies. Dr. McCleary, how long have you been the team physician for Hagerty?
Actually, this is the 17th season I've been with them, so years go by fast.
That's amazing. Can you talk to me a little bit about this rivalry? Right, this game's been going on for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, very long time. Actually, I started working with Hagerty their first year of football, and they have a special rivalry because Hagerty High School originally was an offshoot of Oviedo. And so a lot of these kids actually originally back when they started their rivalry went to middle school together and elementary school together. And so it really came at that time then as very close rivals. These kids grew up together. Now over the years, of course, these kids have moved on and these kids were not even born when the rivalry started, but it still carries a very real rivalry that carries this day.
That's awesome. Talk to me maybe, Dr. McCleary, a little bit about the importance of having a physician on the sidelines, not just for Friday Night Football, but for all athletics.
Yeah, I think it's actually pretty important. I mean, we have very capable and very good athletic trainers on the sidelines, and honestly, they can do a very good job without us. However, it's never a bad idea to have an extra set of eyes, another set of opinions on the sidelines. I think it's comforting for the athletic trainers, it's comforting for the kids and for the parents, and it's fun for us too.
That's great. Talk to me a little bit about some common injuries that you see on the sidelines for Friday Night Football.
There's a mix of things. I mean, obviously you're going to get the normal ankle injuries and knee injuries as well. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of hand and wrist injuries and concussions. I mean, there's a wide gamut of injuries you're going to see on the sidelines.
Can you give me a little bit more details about concussions? I know that's always been a hot topic for years now, especially in football. Maybe what are you kind of looking for? Because you can't really see a concussion underneath a football helmet, can you?
No, you're actually kind of looking. That's why you need to watch the game closely. You want to see these high-impact collisions, and when a kid gets one of those collisions, you actually want to really watch them off the field because they may be stumbling, they may be a little disoriented, and you want to kind of keep your eyes on them and go check them out. Because what the first thing you'll really see most of the time is just some disorientation. Maybe they're stumbling, maybe they're limping around, maybe they're not in the huddle appropriately or something like that. And then you can't really tell until you look in their eyes, that something might be going on. So you need to catch it pretty early on.
Dr. McCleary, what do you enjoy most about being a physician on the sidelines for high school football?
I'm a sports guy. I'm a sports fan. When I'm not doing work and I'm not with my family, I'm playing sports or watching sports, mostly watching sports nowadays. And I'll tell you what, there's nothing better than being on the sidelines, in the mix, seeing it on the sidelines. Obviously, it's helpful to be able to help out with the injuries that come up, but honestly, it's just fun to be around it. And high school is very authentic and pure. I mean, you don't have the corporate sponsors, you don't have the hubbub that comes along with pro sports in college, and so I think it's just so fun to be on the sidelines, and it's even better if you can help out a little bit.
Okay, Dr. McCleary, the moment of truth. Your prediction. Currently, the Lions have a 10-2 lead in this rivalry. I feel like you may be bringing some good luck tonight. What is your prediction?
You know what? Records are out the door. When it comes to a rivalry game, anything can happen. You know what? I'm thinking...
Oh, here we go! Oh, we got the Huskies! Dr. McCleary picks the Huskies! Go Huskies! All right, Haggerty! We're on the Oviedo sideline here tonight at this rivalry game, and standing with me is Dr. Randy Schwartzberg. Dr. Schwartzberg is board certified in orthopedic surgery and sports medicine. Dr. Schwartzberg, thanks for joining us. How long have you been the team physician for Oviedo High School?
Well, it's been 21 years and running, Andy.
Great. Now talk to me a little bit about the importance of being a physician on the sidelines for Friday Night Football.
Well, I think that the kids that play football need a good sports medicine physician on the sidelines. I mean, this is a collision sport. It's a wonderful sport. We love it. It's my favorite. Lots of injuries. And they need someone who really can care for them along with their athletic training staff when things happen that we don't want to happen, but we know they do.
Can you talk to me a little bit about the relationship between yourself, Orlando Orthopedic Center, and the sports medicine staff here at Oviedo High School?
Sure. So, over 20 years, I've cultivated good relationships with our athletic training staff, and there's been some change, but one, Erica Coe, of course,
sure,
is really the linchpin of Oviedo athletic training. Yep. Has been here ever since I have and before. But the relationship is we work together on the field during the week. If I help take care of any players, if they need to let me know something, they want us to see anybody, even if it's not football, they text me, call me, we talk, we help out the players, we get them in, we do what they need, we work together here on the field, and if somebody does have a problem while they're playing, somebody gets hurt, I'll go out there with the athletic trainers and they'll assess, and we're a team. We get the guys back into the game and take care of them if they can't.
What are some injuries that you see prevalent in football?
Well, some of the more common injuries are things like hamstring strains, ankle sprains, thigh contusions, things like that. But there are some more that are not, fortunately, as common, but a little more problematic. We have knee injuries like ACL tears, MCL tears, sometimes there's fractures, sometimes we see shoulder dislocations that need attention right then and there. And that's just a smattering, unfortunately, of some of the things we see in football.
Talk to me a little bit, Dr. Schwartzberg, about this rivalry. To my understanding, this is a huge rivalry. and I believe the lines are up 10-2. So that's in your favor, correct? So maybe talk a little bit about what this game means to this community.
Well, first off, to understand it, Oviedo was the only high school in Oviedo for a very long time. And Oviedo High School got very, very crowded, and Hagerty was started as a relief school. And Hagerty immediately became a huge rivalry because you've got people on both sides of the community. You've got the people at Oviedo saying, wait a minute, you're taking some of our students and our players and our teachers. So it's a pretty heated rivalry, although they're all friends growing up, playing together. So it's a good kind of rivalry. But I'll tell you what, you'll see, if anyone who hangs around here tonight is going to see a huge crowd. It's going to be electric, and it's just a lot of fun. And there's a reason it's the last game of the season, because it's like in college football. It's like the game, Michigan, Ohio State.
Love it. I love it. You're a passionate Michigan man, aren't you, Dr. Schwartzberg?
I bleed maize and blue, Andy, and go blue.
Recently, Orlando Orthopedic Center has moved to a new location in the Oviedo area. Where is that located, Doc?
Well, Orlando Orthopedic Center now has a new home in Oviedo, and that's actually at the Oviedo Mall. So we're kind of near the movie theater. We're near Paul Mitchell Studios. It's a great location. We have more space. We have a great rehab physical therapy clinic with a turf to train people. We've got an MRI scanner in there now, so it's wonderful. Come visit us.
That sounds very unique and very accessible for all the patients. Dr. Schwartzberg, you are the president of the Orlando Orthopedic Center Foundation, and to my understanding, you present an annual award to 2 student athletic training aides. Can you give a little bit about more detail of what that award is?
Sure, Andy. First, to talk about this award, we have to mention Chris Payer, who is the honorary person for the award. Chris Payer was an inaugural board member for Orlando Orthopedic Center Foundation, who tragically passed away a handful of years ago. He has a family, and he is an ardent supporter of youth sports and education. And Chris himself was athletic, and he was an attorney and a wonderful guy. So we created an award in his honor that really embodies some of the things that are important to him in life and his family, and that's youth sports and education. So what we do is annually we give an award to two student athletic training aides in Orange and Seminole County who embody that spirit, who have really dedicated themselves to athletic training and sports medicine, have good grades, and aspire to go to college for some type of sports medicine career. And we give out $2,500 in scholarship money to each of them, and it is called the Chris Payer Honorary Sports Medicine Scholarship.
That's incredible. That's awesome by you, the board, Orlando Orthopedic Center Foundation. That scholarship can be applied at the foundation website and begins to be open in April. So students, please look out for that. Okay, Dr. Schwartzberg, it is a moment of truth. We are here on the sidelines. The fans are starting to come in on both sides, Hagerty side, Oviedo side. It is getting ramped up and raucous. What is your prediction for tonight's game, Dr. Schwartzberg?
Well, Andy, you know, Hagerty's a good team. And they've built up a great program. They've had a great year. I know a lot of the kids. I know a lot of the people. Really is a great school. I know their team doc because he's one of my partners and a great guy. So I like Hagerty. However, let me tell you, here's what I think is going to happen. I'm going to tell you
Here it comes.
Oviedo Lions, baby.
Yeah, Oviedo Lions. All right, Oviedo tonight. Oviedo and Hagerty. Let's go. Series 10-2. We'll see you again next time. Thank you, everybody. I'm with the head coach of Oviedo High School with Coach O. Coach O, can you talk to me a little bit about the importance of this rivalry game here in the community?
Absolutely, man. It's 2 schools 6 miles apart. These boys have been playing Pop Warner football against each other since Mighty Mites. The community loves it. You can tell by the fans out tonight. It's going to be an awesome game, and Oviedo's going to win.
Yeah, the fans are intense tonight. Escalated, it ramped up, raucous crowd. Thanks so much, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you.
Yep. Hey everybody, Andy Reber here with OOC TV. I am here with Dr. Daniel, the principal of Oviedo High School. Dr. Daniel, first of all, thank you for having us here. My first question is for you. What is the relevance of athletic... Dr. Daniel, what is the importance of having athletic trainers at Oviedo High School athletics?
You know, the most important people that we hire actually for a sports program is an athletic trainer. They're very well educated. They all have masters and a lot of experience in clinics. And we have every sport here, and they just look at every student. They determine if they have concussions, if they have any injuries. They're the ones to determine if they should go back on the court, the field. They're so important, and they're hard to find. So I am all about finding good and keeping good athletic trainers here at Oviedo.
Well, that's amazing, and we here at Orlando Orthopedic Center have a really good relationship with your staff. You have an amazing, amazing staff. What is the importance of having a physician here at these sidelines?
So important, because if something major happens, they can turn to the physician. He can give his expert advice, and the trainers can take that and also, you know, refer the student out or where they need to go. We love having you guys here. It's like a great relationship we've had for a long time. I'm a big fan.
Well, thank you so much. That's awesome. That's right to my heart right there. So the score here, I believe, is 33-0. What do you think the final score is going to be?
I don't know, 100-0.
Oh, big words. So this is a big rivalry game. What is the importance of this game here in this community?
You know, it brings us all together. We all live in Oviedo. We all love Oviedo. We just happen to be in two different schools. But, you know, the kids are friends. The teachers are friends. The admin is friends. We're just all friends.
That's great. Now, my last question for you is, I understand there's rumors going around here that you're called the Lollipop Lady. Why is that?
Well, you know what? It actually isn't because of me. Hold on one second. Mr. Lundquist, come here. We're going to be on. This is the man that started the lollipops with the trainers. He's the former principal of Oviedo High School for 18 years.
18 years.
And he started.
And there's no better night than Haggerty night. And the lollipop is really cool because the trainers, they work so very hard at what they do. I mean, after school, at practices, and during the games, and so they're blow pops, you know, and everybody loves the blow pops. What I was going to say is, there's no better night for Oviedo Lions than to beat up on crosstown rival Haggerty Huskies.
All right, what an unbelievable night. Are you going to hand these out yet or not yet?
He can with me. He started that tradition. It was him, and I just kept it going.
This is
great idea.
Unbelievable.
It's been like 25 years, 30 years of this, sir?
Yeah, well, I was here
Long time.
18 years, been retired 9, so that's 23 years ago we started this tradition.
Well, unbelievable. Thanks to you, thanks to Oviedo High School. We appreciate you guys so much. We appreciate and love our partnership, so thanks so much.
Okay,
Thank you.
guys.